Hey guys, it's Tina and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial for wide set eyes. Now, I did a tutorial on close set eyes on my last video, which was up on Saturday. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to link it in the cards right here and you can go ahead and check it out. And today I'm going to do a video on how to apply makeup for wide set eyes. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video, I'm going to say the exact same thing that I said in the beginning of that video, and that is that first of all, I'm not saying that wide set eyes are ugly in any way. I know personally a lot of people with wide set eyes and beautiful celebrities and models with wide set eyes, Kate Moss included, and she's gorgeous, and it's really pretty and beautiful in its own way, but and it's not that I'm encouraging you to try and fix that or change that and not embrace it, but this is just for some of you who want to maybe create an illusion of closer set eyes for a day or two. Makeup, it washes off at the end of the day. I always say it. It's not a plastic surgery or anything like that. I'm not saying that it's not beautiful. I just got a ton of requests for a video like that, so that's what I'm doing it for you guys. And the second thing that I want to say is that I don't have wide set eyes. So before a lot of people start commenting in the comment section that I don't even have wide set eyes, I know that, but it doesn't mean that I can't show you guys how to apply makeup for wide set eyes, right? Because if I'm going to do only tutorials for my eye shape and my face shape, then it's going to be really limited for a very limited audience, and not all of my viewers have the same eye shape as me, and I want to be able to reach a lot of you guys and help and teach a lot of you guys with different eye shapes. So I'm going to show you how to create this makeup look for bringing wide set eyes a little bit closer together and create an illusion of less wide set eyes, if that makes sense. So if you want to watch this, then go ahead and watch it. If you don't, then go ahead and watch another video of mine. So now that we got that out of the way, if you still want to learn how to create this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so in case you've watched my makeup for close set eyes, this is going to be basically the exact opposite of that. Instead of creating a space between the eyes, we are going to create an illusion of closer eyes by adding more shadows on the inner corners of the eye and kind of try and minimize the space of the nose right here. So first of all, I'm going to prime my lid as always, just to give a base for my eyeshadows. And then before I apply eyeshadows, I want to give you a tip for actually eyebrows that doesn't have to do anything with the eyeshadows, but the eyebrows. And that is to minimize the space of the nose right here. You can take your eyebrows a little bit further in. So if you pluck your eyebrows and you do have some hairs right here, try to pluck the very center but leave a little bit right here. And if you don't have any brow hairs on the inner parts, just fill in your eyebrows and draw little tiny hairs on the inner corners, because minimizing the space of the eyebrows right here will give an illusion of closer set eyes. So I'm not going to do that because it's going to be too much for my eye shape, but you can go ahead, if you have wide set eyes, you can go ahead and apply some little brow strokes right here on the inner corner, and that is going to make the whole eye area look a little bit closer together. And now for the actual eyeshadows. First of all, I'm going to apply a light vanilla shade on the highlighting points. This is Elope by Sigma, and I'm going to take a flat brush. This is E55 by Sigma, and I'm going to apply this eyeshadow all over the lid. You can use actually any color, that doesn't have to do anything with the technique itself, but it's rather just to apply like a wash of color all over the lid. You can take any other color, a dark color, a light color, doesn't matter, like this. And then I'm also going to take that under my eyebrow. Now, to create an illusion of closer eyes, you want to try and keep all of the eyeshadows on the very inner part and inner corners of the eye. So even the highlight shade, I'm going to concentrate it in the center and the inner corner of the eye and not so much of the brow bone, not so much on the outer corners. Because if I'm going to apply a lighter shade right on the outer corners, it's going to lift the eyebrows on the outer corners and make the eye area look further apart. So I'm just going to keep it on the center and the inner corner of the eye. For wide set eyes, try to avoid applying highlight shade on the very inner corners of the eye, because that is going to brighten this area of the eyes and make them look farther apart. That's what we did on the tutorial for close set eyes. So we don't want to do that. Here we want to emphasize and darken the inner corners. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a kind of a light soft transition shade. You don't want to use anything that's too dark or too harsh, because we don't want to look like it's, you know, intentional. We want it to look like a shadow, like natural as possible. So I'm going to take a soft kind of cool toned taupe shade like that. This is As If by Colourpop. I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but I'm going to try and find it and link it down below for you guys. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Excuse the noise, that's my phone. This is E25 by Sigma. And I'm going to take a little bit of that shadow, and I'm going to go ahead and darken this inner corner. So what that does is creates a shadow on the sides of your nose and brings the bridge of the nose closer and kind of makes it look a little bit thinner, and that creates an illusion of closer eyes. So you won't have this little weird like dimple on the inner corners. You can go ahead and take this color and gradually fade it into your nose contour, so it will look a little bit more natural. And then just focus this under the inner corner of the eyebrow right here. And then again, to make everything blend together and not look too harsh, like you have a dark shade right on this inner corner, you can go ahead and take this color into your crease and just blend that into your crease. Try to avoid apply dark shadows on the very outer corners of the eye, because that is going to bring them further apart. So just keep the crease shadow on the inner corner and the center of the crease, like that, and avoid taking it on the outer corners. So we want this area on the outer corners to be blank as possible, and this area on the very inner corners to look a little bit darker. Then I'm going to take this shade and apply it under my lower lash line, just to bring some depth there and shadow under the eye as well. Again, this is to make everything look a little bit more natural and make everything come together, so it won't look like you have a dark shade on the very inner corner and that's it. I hope it makes sense. I'm trying to explain. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of a darker shade. You can just go ahead and apply mascara on that point, or eyeliner if you want to, but this is more of a natural look for wide set eyes. But if you want to go a little bit extra, then take a little bit of a darker color. I didn't want to go with the typical brown shade, so I'm going to take this burgundy shade. This is by MAC and it's called Oh My Mocha. And with a more precise brush but still fluffy, this is E45 by Sigma, I'm going to apply this color in my crease. But again, I'm going to focus the color on the very inner corner of the eye, of the crease, and the center of the crease, not so much on the outer corners. So like that. You can take it gradually upwards towards the brow bone, like this. I also have slightly hooded eyes, so it might look a little bit weird, but that's why I'm taking the color a little bit further up with my eyes open. And then you can also take the same color under the lower lash line as well. Like that. Then I'm just going to take a blending brush again and just take everything around the eye. I'm not taking too much color right there, but I just want to bring everything together so it won't look weird. I'm just taking it around the eye with whatever is left on the brush and just blending the color outwards so they will gradually fade out. Now moving on to eyeliner, you want to keep your eyeliner as close as possible to the lash line and bring it all the way to the inner corner. Again, we're not highlighting the inner corner, and everything that is going to be dark on the very inner corners as the eyeshadow and the eyeliner is going to make an illusion of closer eyes. So I'm going to use a liquid pen liner. This is by L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Liner Noir. And I'm going to take this from the center all the way to the inner corner of the eye like that. It's a little hard to talk and do the liner and stay in focus. So I'm not sure if I am. And then I'm going to bring it to the inner corner, outer corner, but I'm not going to wing it. I'm going to stop right here on this very outer corner, create kind of a wing, but not too much. So I'm going to stop right there. So it still looks like a little winged liner, but the focus is on the lash line itself. So I'm going to repeat the same steps on my other eye. So my liner is not the most even, but that's okay. So you can see I took the liner all the way to the inner corner. If you want, you can also extend the liner a little bit further into the inner corners, right like that, and create more of a kind of cat eye, like feline effect. I just don't really like it for my eye shape, but you can totally go ahead and apply that to the inner corners. That is going to make your eyes look closer even more. And that's about it. I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. Obviously, of course, you can take this look a little bit more dark and make it a little more nighttime by using darker colors or a darker color all over the lid instead of a light color, but the techniques are going to stay the same. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original mascara, and I'm going to focus the mascara mostly on the center and the inner corners of the eye. Of course, I am going to apply mascara on the outer corners of the eye so it won't look weird, because applying mascara only to the outer corners of the eye can look pretty nice, but applying mascara only to the inner corners of the eye, did I say outer? If you apply mascara from the center of the eye, of the lashes out, it might look flary and pretty nice. For any eye shape really, but applying mascara only to the inner corners might look a little bit weird. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to apply mascara to the inner corners, the center and the outer corners, but I'm going to focus most of it on the center and the inner corners of the eye. So that's it for this video, guys. I know that you're not able to see the big difference on my eye shape, but if you have wide set eyes, then I totally encourage you to try this technique out and just see if it works for you. You know, it's makeup, it washes off, you can always wash it off if it doesn't, but I guarantee that it will make a difference. So you can go ahead and try this out, and yeah, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if it did, and if it helped you guys. If some of you have wide set eyes and you tried it, let us know in the comments below if it worked for you, because I know that I did this on clients of mine that have wide set eyes and it totally did. So yeah, also check out the description box below this video for a full list with links to all the products that I've used in this video, as well as social media links where you can find me at. Make sure to follow me on those, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a video, which is twice a week, Saturdays and Tuesdays, and I'm going to talk to you all on Saturday. Bye!